Hi everyone, happy December and welcome to the first video for Best Laid Plans for December of 2023, and we are doing a DIY time video. I am so excited because I haven't done one of these in a while. I don't always film every DIY I do, but when it's planner related, I definitely want to film it and share it with you guys. So today's DIY time, we are going to be making this DIY frosted dashboard to match our planner for 2024. So this is one I've already made, just to show you. I have the Grounded Magic, I think it's called Grounded Magic, Skinny Classic. I'm using this for my social media, wellness planner. I'll have a whole video showing my setup, but as you can see, the theme is dark florals and stars. Like celestial dark floral, which is like, yes. So I got it. But I wanted to protect my name page because I feel like this is the page that always gets messed up. And I like to use like really pretty, like usually I'll purchase like a little vinyl for my name, and I don't want it to get messed up. So to keep everything sturdy and safe, I've made this frosted dashboard and decorated it with Happy Planner stickers so that it matches my planner. So this is what we're going to be making today. For this particular DIY, what you're going to need is whatever planner that you are using. I would recommend using, if you want it to work better, I would recommend doing this for like mini or skinny classic. Classic size, probably the largest. If you do want to try doing this for your big, you can. It's going to be probably, you're going to want to purchase more of the material that we're going to be using, but it's very inexpensive, so you definitely could. But go ahead and have your planner handy, and then you'll need some good sharp scissors. I have a little corner rounder that I was able to use for this project as well, just to make the edges a little bit prettier, but you can always curve the edges with scissors. And then you'll need your Happy Planner punch. Make sure you've already cleaned it out so it's all clear. You will have to press down really hard, but it will punch. So just know you're gonna need this punch. If you don't have a Happy Planner punch, then what you'll do is the alternative method that I'm gonna show you when we get to the punch part. You can just use a regular hole punch. Then you're going to want to, from the Dollar Tree, pick up a 2-pack of their flexible cutting mats. These are going to be in the kitchen stuff area. Usually that's along a back wall. I don't know what your Dollar Trees look like, but they come 2 to a pack, and they are 11 by 14, so they're pretty large. So you'll want to get a pack of those. They're $1.25, so very affordable. And what they look like, and this is just one I've already kind of started the template for and cut out. But what they look like is one side's a little more shiny and then one side's a little more matte. I'm using the one that's a little more glossy as the front and this one as the back. You can do whichever one. Just make sure you know which one you're working on before you start cutting and punching. So this is a template that I already made. What you're going to do to make your template is to take your cutting mat, like so. And it looks like the one I got, for some reason this second one is a little bit imperfect, so maybe check the, it's not going to matter for the size of what I'm making, but check to make sure that you're getting a good one. And if you want to, just buy a few packs. Like, you can use these for cutting boards, obviously, but you can also use them for making frosted planner covers. And they're relatively thin, so you can punch them. So that's the nice thing about these. So to make your page, now, if you're gonna make a cover, just remember to use your cover front and back and trace it onto your paper. And you're going to want to make sure to flip it and do this one and do this way, trim that out. So if you're using the cover, just know you're gonna need a little bit more of your cutting mat. For a dashboard, you can use a page. So I'm just gonna take out the nameplate. And you'll want to, again, I would take a ruler, straight edge, and make sure that you are leaving room for trimming, but size it to the size of the page. So basically, page if you want to make a dashboard, and if you want to make a cover, use the cover as your template. You go like that, trace it, go like that, trace it, and then you cut it out very carefully. And then I did round the edges on mine in a couple places. So this one's not as great as the other, but you can kind of see, you can just round the edges with your scissors as well. So I'll show you both. I'm just gonna So I rounded the edges that way, and then you can also use a corner rounder if you've got one. Sometimes my corner rounder works, sometimes it doesn't want to work, but hopefully it will work this time. Yeah, make a little corner round. So that is basically, when you're done with that, you're ready for the next step, which is going to be punching. So that's what we're going to get to next. All right, so regardless of if you're using a happy planner punch or if you're going to be using like a traditional punch and using the method where you punch and then do a snip to make the little mushroom tail, whichever method you're using, the next step is crucial, or you're going to have your cover or your dashboard totally misaligned. So you definitely want to follow the next step carefully. You are going to mark your dashboard, line it up with your planner so that it is matching up top to bottom. And then I like to use washi tape, because if you use anything else, like even dry erase, you risk you risk potentially like losing your place or having that get erased. So I like to just use washi. So I'm just using some of this washi here. So we're gonna line it up and then mark where the holes are. So as you can see, I've marked where my holes need to be punched. And if you are doing this the traditional way, you can literally just go and do your hole punches, like probably like just about, I would do them like that far in. Just leave enough room for you to snip to make your little mushroom tail so you can slide it onto your disc. I'm using the punch, so this is the Stephanie Meyer one, but like any of the Happy Planner punches that are this size work. What I do is I would go to either like this side or this side. I probably wouldn't use the center. And then I would line it up so that, just keep an eye on that washi tape that you put down, and line it up, especially the top and bottom ones, so that they are directly underneath and everything is lined up so that it's gonna fit. So now that that's done, we're just going to push down our punch. And now that we have that punched, we can remove these little bits of washi tape and then we'll check the size against our planner. So I'm going to take the one that I've already made out, but I wanted you to see that it also looks really pretty from the back, even with those clear stickers, and matches my planner really well. So if you have the sticker book, the corresponding one to your planner, I would use that for this next part. For me, I chose the Beautiful Blooms and the Star Lover books because they have clear stickers, clear with foil, and this is floral and this is celestial, which is the theme of this planner. So if you have these books and you have this planner and you want to use those, that's what I'm using, but I would customize whatever your planner has to what you're putting on for decoration. And you do not have to put decoration. You could literally put your name or just leave it blank because it's a pretty frosted cover. But I do think it looks pretty decorated, and you know I'm a decoration girl, so we're gonna go ahead and take this out. And then we're gonna put this one in and see if we need to trim it a little or whatever we need to do. But as you can see, because we measured it up, it is properly fitting and covering everything on the rings. It's a little bit higher than this, and I don't want to cover up that. So I think I'm going to trim it a little bit on top, probably just like a 1/4 inch, and then about probably another 1/4 inch, maybe a little bit more on the bottom. So I think the side's good. So we're just gonna trim down here and up here so that it fits. Okay, so now we're not covering up my top tabs, and I like that this also protects these. And everything is fitting just perfectly, so we are ready to decorate this. I am very, very excited. Now there are 2 ways you can go about decorating. You can keep it on the page, especially if you want to do a specific design, or you can decorate off the page and then put it back on. For me, I kind of wanted to do it on the page with this because I wanted to test the design that I was doing. I wanted something that was going to match this cover page, which is gorgeous. So that it kind of led into it. So I've got, you'll be able to see my name in 2024 and everything, but it kind of covers up this part, and then it's like the reveal. And I wanted everything centered, the center part along this, so it was all matchy-matchy. So I did put the stickers on while it was on the planner, but you do not have to do that. You can just as easily decorate it off. So I am going to just pick a large foil I want to do something that has foil because the foil is going to show up really beautiful on the frosted cover. I definitely recommend doing foil. So I am going to do this large sticker here from Beautiful Blooms that says Progress Not Perfection, and I am going to put that right here in the center, and if it goes over a little bit you can trim it. So it did go over a little bit, I'm going to trim it. And there we go. But you could honestly just leave it like this, and it looks just lovely. But I want to add a little bit of celestial vibes to this. So I'm going to go into this sticker book and go to some of the clear stickers, and I'm going to do these moon clusters that are on this page here because I love the look of foil on frosted. I think it's so pretty. So we can maybe put one here. And you definitely want to use clear stickers to get the best effect with this, I think. And then I want to use this moon phase right on top. And I have this little star. kind of have that leading down just to balance. And I think that's all I'm going to do with this one. But as you can see, it's really beautiful and it looks stunning. It photographs well as well. You can see that it's picking up really well and it's just enough transparency. And when you flip it over, it still looks really lovely. You can still see the flowers and everything. And it kind of has this like little white glow effect coming through with the clear stickers. That's why I like the clear stickers for this. So I'll just take this one off right here that I've made, and I'll show you what this one looks like. And voila! So we have a frosted foiled dashboard, and it only cost us $1.25. And if you have a regular hole punch or the Happy Hunter hole punch and some stickers, you can do this at home. It's super cheap and it's just a nice way to add a beautiful element to your planner. If you do plan on using these for covers, one thing I would recommend very highly is if you can laminate them, either by getting laminating sheets or by running them through the laminator. That is going to really help get that thickness that you need, because these are, again, very, very flimsy. That's why I use them for dashboards. You can use them for covers. Just know that they are cover protectors. They are going to be a little bit thinner. What you could do is you could do 2 of them if you wanted to, and like glue them together to make them thicker as well. That's an option, but just kind of keep that in mind depending on what you need for your planner. So that is it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed this DIY time, and I will be back with another video next week. You can follow me on Instagram at Valkyrie Plans for more planner spreads, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!